dick one that says I am.
We are live at the SRC 2023 here in Dallas. And if you know anything about the Commercial Roofing Radio, we're here to talk business, and not just any type of business, big business. I'm sitting here with the Jacob Guidry. I mean, the tree guardian himself. This guy is bigger than life. He's taken down bigger properties, bigger trees than you would ever know existed. So, Jacob, tell us a little bit about yourself.
So Jacob Guidry, own Tree Guardian USA. We're the largest rapid response tree service. So we have all mechanized remote control cranes, BIK 126s, all the way up to 170 foot of reach, 120 foot of reach, that are specifically designed for tree work.
And I mean, not only did he get these badass cranes, he's got them all wrapped up and named and stuff like that. So let's talk about that.
There's a backstory to this. We go to a storm, right? What's everybody's feeling in a storm?
Yeah.
They walk up to their house, they have a tree on their house, the house is destroyed, everybody's feeling depressed. So first we started with the cranes, didn't name it. We put a bunch of air horns and just lights and just trying to get people to get out of that moment and get into something else and make them a little bit happier. So we have Hulk, we have Captain America on the East Coast, right? We have Athena, and we have Sub-Zero, which is our big
cool.
truck, right? And then we also have Scorpion.
Wow, that's pretty cool. So do people ever like call you up and request something? If it's me, I'm like, hey man, I got a big job for you. There's some giant trees. Can I get the Hulk over here?
Yeah, man. So Hulk is actually our #1 requested crane. It is.
Yeah.
He's green and black. He's got lights everywhere, and he's got Hulk painted on the side of the truck.
Oh.
Right, so he is our most requested one, and plus the kids resonate with him because of all the Marvel comics, and
Yeah.
you know, and that's what I grew up reading. And Hulk's kind
Yeah.
of my favorite
The
one
Hulk,
too,
I'm not real sure. I don't know why. That's the Hulk over here, right? So, you know, we are Commercial Roofing Radio.
Yes.
We're talking about big business and big properties. I don't think there's anybody I know that's messed around with bigger properties than you have. So out of all of your big projects and your commercial projects that you've worked on, what is the coolest, what's your favorite story? Putting you on the spot.
You put me on the spot here. This past Hurricane Ian, I got to do a bunch of different things. We had all our guys there. Ronnie was there with all of his crew doing a bunch of skid steer work, and we got to pull cars out of buildings, off the top of buildings, right? As a demo guy, as a tree guy, right? Going into storms, I don't really get to do the super cool stuff, right?
Yeah.
Some of the roofers get to go play on these multi-million-dollar mansions, and I do too, except I got to be real gentle. When y'all are going demo stuff, you get to just go at it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So this year, we actually have a story where we went over to Punta Rasa, that area, right before you go to Sanibel, and we cleaned up that entire point, right? So we moved 33,000, a little over 33,000 cubic yards of debris in under 7 days.
Wow.
Right? But in that, there was about 75 cars. So you get where I'm going with this, right? All of my machinery does what? Grab and crush and move. So we had to move all these cars for people.
Yeah.
So I'm watching these wreckers roll in and roll out, and they're just having the hardest time, and they're keeping us from working.
Yeah.
Right? So it's keeping my job slowed up, and they're just taking their time. So I walked over and said, hey man, listen, how about I just grab these cars with my skid steers and my cranes, we'll stack them up over there, right? And then you can go take them from over there. The guy goes,
I don't know, let me ask the boss man over there.
Boss man said, oh my God, please can you do that? My guys didn't waste about a half a second. Ronnie and the guys were tearing cars apart, moving cars out of buildings, and it was just the funnest thing. So 20 hurricanes, I've worked 20 storms. And out of the 20 storms, I've never gotten to rip apart cars the way I did then. So yes, that was probably one of the cooler stories that we've ever done. But the properties were gigantic.
Man, that's like a kid's dream. I think I grew up thinking like, I'm gonna rip apart cars, right? And you're over here just doing it. Just living the life.
Hey, look, anytime, man. Skid steers are all, you can always come and play.
One big thing is, like, if you need tree work or if you need any type of help, Jacob Guidry's the guy. So how do we get a hold of you if we need some help?
So you can go to the website, it's treeguardianusallc.com. You can call the main number at the office, it's 337-852-4880. Or you can get on Facebook. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram. You can get a hold of us anywhere there. We're responsive anywhere from central United States to the East Coast. Within 24 hours.
Wow.
Right, so I can have a crane sitting on your job site as long as it warrants the crane within 24 hours.
Within 24 hours. So you guys see that? You're dealing with some big commercial losses, and you're gonna have some trees down. You're gonna have some cars in some water, right? You might have just some kind of destruction that's gonna need a crane. So this is the guy you call every single time. Make sure you ask for the haul.
I'm gonna add something. We added something new this year.
Oh, right? I like new. I like new.
I do too.
Right?
This year, we watched some people load TPO rolls on roofs, right?
Oh, okay.
So how did most of these guys do it? They get a stick crane and they move a few here and there. They put it up on a man lift or whatever. What we watched a few guys actually tie ropes to them and yank these things up on top of the roof, 10-foot rolls of TPO.
Oh, it's a nightmare.
Well, so time is money, right? Speed to market is everything. So our big claim to fame is how efficient we are on the job, make you look like a superhero. So instead of sitting there and somebody loading one roll at a time or taking 4 hours to load 10 rolls or whatever it may be, we did a job for Derek. And we loaded about 45 rolls of TPO in under 2 hours. We're solving problems. We're in the solutions business, as one of my good friends says.
Perfect.
So as we move forward, we're going to start solving more problems for the construction world. More of that great stuff coming too.
Perfect, guys. Well, make sure you get a hold of this guy if you're doing any type of storm work, or either way, he's just a good person to know. I appreciate it, Jacob.